Hey guys, welcome back for another video. In this episode, I'm going to be walking around the car and taking a look at the paint now that I've removed the wrap from it. And I've got a whole bunch of products back there that I'm going to be using over the next few days to bring this 991 back to its former glory. Let's go check it out.
Can I hold it, Daddy?
You can hold it.
Hello everyone, I'm Ricky.
Hey guys, so if you saw my recent video, one of my recent videos, you saw that my former blue Papa Smurf car has now been taken back to its agate gray. R-gate gray, agate gray. Can someone once and for all tell me how to say that color? I don't know. The wrap wasn't too difficult to take off. I still have a couple of parts where it's not quite there, but essentially I'm 99.9% done with the wrap, at least in terms of surface area. Now, I've got to drive tomorrow. I don't have time to do a full paint correction, but what I am gonna do is go around and just sort of bring this back up to a level of, glossiness and shininess and quite frankly, just clean it so that it looks presentable for tomorrow's drive. And then after that, I'm gonna be doing a DIY, full-blown kind of 2-stage or maybe even 3-stage paint correction. That's gonna take quite a work. But in this video, let's take a look at the paint, let's take a look at some of the products I'm gonna be using, and then we'll go from there. So first things first, as you can see, I haven't quite managed to get all of the wrap off. And that's because these areas here, the two door handles, and actually even, let's just see if you can see, right underneath the bottom of the wing mirror, that is actually gonna require me to disassemble the door panel. Not just the inside of the door panel, but the middle layer of the door panel, which holds the airbag to the side, which is a little bit of a tricky job. And then actually removing the wing mirrors and removing the whole component of the door handle so that I can get the rest of the wrap off. I ended up giving up on this one. The wrap was just like fully adhered to it. On this side, I managed to do a much better job. I mean, sort of from this distance, you can't see anything on the wing mirror. You can barely notice anything from the handle. But as we get closer, you can see that I just can't get all of the wrap off because it's underneath the door handle. But besides that, I've managed to get, I've managed to get all of the wrap off. And even though the paint is in great condition, but it's dirty and it has adhesive over it. But even though the wrap has just come off and it is dirty, the paint is still in great condition. Thankfully, I haven't had any parts of the paint flake and pull off. Apparently, you don't really need to worry with factory paint with a wrap on top of it that's only been on for a couple of years. If any of your car has been resprayed, taking the wrap off can result in a little bit of flaking. But thankfully, I haven't had any, or at least I haven't noticed. This is all factory paint. Apart from, I recently discovered the front bumper, which looks like it has been resprayed at some point. Anyway, here's the car. Now, so from this sort of distance, it kind of looks relatively presentable, even though my wheels are like just unbelievably filthy right now. But it kind of looks presentable from this position. But as we get closer, you can start to see the imperfections. Now, actually look at that, a little bit of blue. I'm gonna be finding these tiny little pieces of blue for freaking ever. I think I need to open the sunroof to get that little piece off. But what you can see here is, this surface is just pretty much like it normally is. It's dirty, it's dusty, it needs to be cleaned. But along the edges here, where they weren't able to wrap the trim underneath the edge of the panel, you can see that either the material had its own little adhesive, or in fact, they used their own adhesive to stick the panel down. So I've got adhesive here. It's not so bad here. Where else? I've got a lot of adhesive on the wing mirror. It's sort of, you see my fingers running smoothly across the paint until I get to here in the adhesive. So I've got adhesive that needs to be removed there, all the way around this edge as well. The door handles are going to require quite a bit of work, obviously, once I get that off. I mean, I've been trying to, even with a heat gun, this has been pretty difficult to come off. This has probably taken now almost as long as taking the wrap off the rest of the entire car. We keep going around. The paint still looks good. Paint still looks good. Check this out. This, I had to remove the spoiler. This panel here, there was no adhesive. This panel, no adhesive. This one, can you hear the difference? Yeah, this one, there is adhesive everywhere. This one's gonna take quite a bit of cleaning. See here, it's just kind of everywhere. So that actually looks pretty rough to the eye. Even from a little far away, you can see the adhesive as the light moves across it. Now, you know I like my emblems. I couldn't wait to get the emblem back on. I had it debadged for like a day, and I didn't want to leave it like this. So I went and got myself the matte black Porsche lettering from Suncoast Parts. I put it on with my sort of tried and tested method with blue tape, and using the O from Porsche to measure out the gaps. I also put a very slight, I used the spirit level because the lettering very slightly curves around with the body of the car. And if you use the spirit level flat against the car, you actually need to put your tape, the blue tape, at a very slight curve. And I've measured it all up, and thankfully it's all sort of sitting perfectly with the S directly below the center of the window here. So I've got that on, that looks great. And I put that on now before cleaning the car because I just wanted it on the back. It's one of the things that I love. At some point I'm gonna have this ceramic coated, and I need to have put this on before I get the ceramic coating on, so no big deal. But that's pretty much it. You know, I've got a lot of adhesive on the rear deck lid. I've got adhesive around some of the edges of these smaller panels. This one's not too bad actually. This one, oh, hello. Yeah, again here you can see adhesive on the front here. See if we should get it in focus for you. Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna try and get that off. I need to clean the window, and oh look, poor old Papa Smurf. I'm gonna have to take this logo off now. He's no longer blue, that decal. But there you go. Car's still looking pretty good. Now I've just got to get it cleaned up for tomorrow's group drive, so I'm not the plonker in a completely gross 911. So I put the word out on the Obsessed Garage Facebook page the other day, and there have been so many people making great recommendations for products that I should be using. In particular, products for getting the adhesive off the car. Most people have recommended either WD-40, Goo 3M adhesive removal, and there was another one, I think Remove Rapid or Rapid Remove. I actually have a couple of them anyway in the garage, so I'm gonna be using those. I've got some stuff from Ammo NYC. I've got a bunch of other stuff. We're gonna take a look at it now. I'm not gonna be using it all today. It's gonna take me a few days to do the paint correction properly, and then I'm ultimately working my way up to a ceramic coating, which is a DIY video with a product that's, with a company that's offered me their product for free in exchange for a review video. So I'm gonna be learning about that in real time with you guys in about a week's time. But let's take a look at the products, and then we'll get the car up on the lift and we're gonna start cleaning it. So I know this is a topic that gets a lot of people excited, for better or worse, because there are so many different products out there that you can use for so many different jobs when you're detailing your car, washing your car, detailing it, etc. So I'm not suggesting that these are the best, but these are some of the ones that have been recommended to me by the best. Both the folks at Obsessed Garage, the folks that like watch it and live it, and all of those enthusiasts. Larry at Ammo NYC, as you can see, obviously, and some of my friends from around the world that, you know, drive Porsches and like to take care of their cars. So by no means, this is not suggesting that these are the best, but these are the ones that I'm using. So without my hose, I'm going to be using this spray bottle that I got from Ammo NYC. I've got some frothless, hoseless lift. So basically, I'm going to soak up the car and then wipe it down with all the microfiber towels. I don't need to put the water on it, which is fantastic. I've then got some Hydrate paint moisturizer, which I would usually put on after that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the car a quick wash down first. Then I'm going to move across to getting the crap off it. So I've got Rain-X for the glass, and there is a little bit of adhesive on the glass, but I think Rain-X will probably take care of that. And then I've got my Goo wipes. I've got 3M Auto adhesive remover, and I'm going to be using those products to get the adhesive lines off the different nooks and crannies on the car. I'm also, probably once I've given it then another wash and another wipe down, I've got some Chrono plastic and trim restorer, which I'm going to be using for the lower lip spoiler on the bottom, and then also any pieces of plastic around the body, because I think, I'm doing it to one part of the car. While I'm doing this job, I might as well do it all. So after I've taken off the adhesive and with the wipes as best I can, and I've given it a wash, I'm then going to be using this Clay luber. We've got a guy called Clay in our group. This just makes me giggle. This is Clay's lube. Everybody, the Clay's bar. I'm going to be giving the car top to bottom a nice clay bar. Then I need to make sure that the car is completely stripped of any wax, any polish, any finish whatsoever. Because after that, and it's completely clean, I'm then going to be putting on this armor shield from, I don't know who's it from. Is Armor Shield the company? I should know this. But this nano ceramic coating has gotten great reviews online. One of the guys in our group, Patrick, who you know from the Project 996 videos, he put this on recently and says it's really good. I mean, there are products that cost $10, which claim to be ceramic coating. There are products that are hundreds of dollars. This is kind of in the middle. This is about 70 or 80 bucks, I think, or 100 thereabouts. So it's nicely in the middle, 30 ml bottle. So I'm going to be working up to that, but just for today, we're going to give it a hoseless froth down. We're going to wipe it down. We're going to get some Goo on it. Going to give it another frothless down, and then we're going to see how it looks there. So let's get on it.
the cartoon.
Thank you.
I hope they'll see me and Daddy.
Yeah, oh, they will. They'll say, wow, Luke is such a kind boy helping his daddy clean his car.
And I'm not being naughty. I got some snacks and it's all yummy. And I'm big.
That's a great song. Can you sing that again? Well, the first hoseless wash has been done. As you can see, my eldest, my son Luke, came out to help me halfway through. Nap time didn't happen today. So as far as the adhesive removal goes, I've tried my best. I've managed to distract him for 5 minutes. to go back inside while I used those chemicals. I didn't want him to be around while I was using the aerosol chemicals and that sort of stuff, and he would have wanted to touch them, etc. So I've just done a very quick adhesive removal by myself. Let's go take a quick look. Then I'm gonna give it another hoseless wash, and then I'm gonna put some of Ammo's, super awesome paint moisturizing kind of sealant on it for now. And then I'm gonna get to the wheels. I know you should do the wheels first. It's just not one of those kind of days. It's an out of order day.
So what I learned pretty quickly was spraying the product onto the cloth before then trying to get the adhesive off the car wasn't working, and I was potentially going to dull the finish of my paint. So what should I have done? Read the instructions. I needed to spray this directly onto the paint first, letting it eat into the adhesive for a few seconds before then wiping away the debris. This 3M product worked perfectly. It was awesome. It made the job so easy.
Yeah, get it, Luke. Well, you guys, this has been another auto amateur video. I haven't yet gotten to the wheels because it's been a busy afternoon, if you know what I'm saying. But I've managed to at least clean the car. And then if I have any more time tonight after it goes down to BED, then maybe I'll get some more done. But
Daddy, this is like I have a pew-pew.
it looks like a pume-pume. I gotta go. Take care, guys. Bye. So, this, where are you? This has been, oh! Are you ready to help me say goodbye to everybody?
Boo!
Boo!
Boo, 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 boo! Can I hold it, Daddy?
You can hold it.
No, thank you.
Should I hold Owlie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello everyone, I'm Lucy.
Hello everyone, you're Lukey. Hey, did we have fun? Well, hang on. Did we have fun making the video today?
Yeah.
We did. Awesome. Oops.